Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Judy's World. Today I am going to give you the summary of the chapter The Enemy. This is from your class 12 supplementary book Vistas. Chapter 4 The Enemy. It is actually the time of the World War II. An American prisoner of war is washed ashore in a dying state and is found at the doorsteps of a Japanese doctor. Should he save him as a doctor or hand him over to the army as a patriot? It is the question. So, the choice is very hard actually for Dr. Sado and his wife, because should they hand over him to the police or save him from dying? It's a question. Being a doctor, Sado gives top priority to save the life of a dying man. Not only does he save him, but also help him in escaping to freedom. So let's see the summary of the chapters. Dr. Sado Soki's house was built on the Japanese coast. His father never joked or played with him. Sado knew that his education was his father's chief concern. For this reason, he had sent him to America at 22 to learn of surgery and medicine. He had come back at 30. Before this, his father died. He had seen Sado become a famous surgeon and scientist. Sado had met Hana in America. He didn't fall in love with her until he was sure she was Japanese. His father would never have accepted her unless she had been pure in her face. Sado met her at an American professor's house. They came home to Japan. Their marriage had been arranged in the old Japanese way. They were perfectly happy and had 2 children. Wounded American soldier Tom found crawling. Sado and Hana found something coming out of the mist. A man seems to be on his hands and knees crawling. Then they saw him fall on his face and lie there. He was wounded and lay motionless on the sand. He was a white man. On the right side of his lower back, Sado saw that a gun wound had reopened. He was bleeding. He packed the wound with the sea moss. The man cried but didn't awaken. They read the faint letters on his cap, US Navy. The American was a prisoner of war. If they sheltered the white man in their house, they would be arrested. But if they turned him over as a prisoner, he would certainly die. The couple was in a fix. All Americans were their enemies. If he were healthy, he could turn him over to the police. But he was wounded. He would die unless he was operated on. At any rate, something was to be done with him. The 2 servants were frightened at what their master had just told them. They thought that their master should not heal the wound of that white man. Even Yumi refused to watch a white man and returned to her work. Hana herself washed Tom's breast and face with steaming hot water carefully. Tom operated on. Sado asked Hana to help him to turn the man. She obeyed. She was asked to give the anesthetic if needed. The bullet was still there. He had lost much blood. Hana could not bear the sight and ran out of the room. She had never seen an operation. Sado went on with his work, but she came with a bottle and some cotton in her hands. Then, with a very clean and precise incision, the bullet was taken out. The man quivered but was still unconscious. The only muttered a few he only uttered muttered a few words in English. Dr. Sarao declared that the man would live in spite of all. The young man woke up terrified. He was very weak. His blue eyes were terrified when he thought there was where he was. Hannah consoled him not to be afraid. She comforted him that he would soon be strong. On the third day, Sadao examined the wound. Tom asked what they were going to do with him. He looked barely 17. For a moment, Sadao did not answer. Tom was a prisoner of war. He should have been handed over to the police. Servants grew ruthless. The servants grew daily more watchful. Sadao wanted the prisoner to get up on his feet. He should practice it every day till he gained strength. The man thanked the doctor for having saved his life. The doctor cautioned him not to thank him so early. Sadao examined Hugh carefully every day. The last stitch had been pulled out. The young man would be all right within a fortnight. On the 17th day, the servants left together. Hannah was terrified but maintained her pride as a mistress. She paid them off and thanked them for all they had done for her. The old general was sick. He knew that Sadao was indispensable to him. He didn't want Sadao to be arrested. Suppose what would happen if he were condemned to death and the next day he had to have his operation. He didn't trust other surgeons. The general hit upon a plan. It would be best if the American could be quietly killed. He had his own private assassin. He could send two of them to his house at night. Sadao agreed that it would be very natural. Sadao saved Tom but wondered why. Sadao thought over the general's plan. The whole thing could go out of his hand. He didn't tell anything to Hannah. The next morning, he went to the guest room. He thought of putting his boat on the shore that night with food and extra clothing in it. The American might be able to row to that little island not far from the coast. Nobody lived on that island. He gave all necessary instruction to Tom. If his food ran out before he caught a Korean boat, he could signal him to flashes. The young American shook Sadao's hand warmly and walked down into the darkness of the garden. Sadao informed the general that the young man had escaped. The general had promised Sadao to get him killed, but due to his own illness, he forgot to respect his promise. Sadao got his reward. He did not receive any signal. No one was on the island. The prisoner had gone safe. Sadao remembered that he had great difficulty in finding a place to live in America because he was a Japanese. The Americans were full of prejudice. White people were repulsive. It was a relief to be openly at war with them at last. Then he remembered the haggard face of the prisoner, white and repulsive. Strange, he thought. I wonder why I could not kill him. So, this is all about the enemy. Hope you have understood the chapter, The Enemy. Actually, the American prisoner of war was saved by the Japanese doctor Sadao. And the choice is actually very hard for Dr. Sadao and his wife actually, because they are thinking that whether they should hand him over to the police or save him from dying. And being a doctor, Sadao gives top priority to save the life of a dying man actually. So not only does he save him, but also helps him to in escaping to freedom. So this is all about the American Enemy, and this story is took place. It is a time of war actually, Second World War, and Japan is at war with America. So for the Japanese doctor, it is the American prisoner is an enemy. But being a doctor, actually, he gave top priority to save the life of the dying man. He treated him as a human being actually, not as an enemy. And also, not only does he save his life, but also helps in him in escaping to freedom. I hope you have understood the chapter. If you like my videos, do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.